So welcome back to the channel, guys. A lot of you guys wanted a video on the Audi Q7. We put a post up on Instagram and a lot of you guys wanted us to do a video on it. So this is the 4x4 project that we purchased a few months back now. So we bought a bunch of cars at that time. It was a GTR, we bought this and a few other cars. This is one of the cars that's just been sat around. So the story behind this car is it's a flood damage, and we actually purchased it obviously a few months back. I'd say probably about 7 to 8 months ago, and just been sat there. We ain't really got around to start working on it, but here it is, guys. We have tried to get it started on stuff, but the extent of the damage is a bit too much. It's a flood damage car, and I'll show you guys around it. It's a 2006 and it's actually got the full facelift on there, and I actually paid way too much for it. I paid, I think it was with the fee and the delivery, about £4,500, which is quite a lot for a 2006 plate. So yeah, I just overbid it for it, only because obviously it had the kit on it and it looked really good. So I didn't actually know how bad the damage was. So I'll talk to you guys through it and we'll show you guys what sort of damage it's got on there. So we'll start off at the front. So you can see right here, guys, headlights both, they got water in there. So both headlights have got water in there. Now it looks like this LED right here, so it's a day running light, is new. So that must have had water, but it must have been sealed. So that light's been well sealed, that's why it's not actually got water in there. If you look on the other side light, it's got water inside there. And if you open the bonnet, you can tell how bad the damage was. So the flood must have obviously been quite high. So this is a V6 3-litre bug engine. I mean, inside I've had a look at the dipstick. There's not water in it. So the guy who actually dropped it off delivered it to the yard, and a few weeks later the yard actually flooded, and he did tell me that the engine ran. So I'm assuming they ain't started it since. So the good thing is they ain't got water in there. That engine might be savable, but obviously we'll have to spin the engine and make sure everything's all alright. It does still spin. Anyway, guys, so we'll move on. So it's got the facelift alloy wheels on there. So these are the 21-inch alloys that come in the facelift, and they are genuine alloys. And it's actually got these little strips right here, which are also the facelift. I mean, it's a nice color as well. If you look at the color, guys, it's a nice blue color. So if you look on the rear, guys, even the lights, it's a facelift rear light, facelift rear bumper. I mean, whoever done the conversion on it, literally done it all inside and out. Which is a shame. I mean, it's been in flood damage now. You can't really do much with it, because the damage it's caused is quite bad. So we'll take a look on the inside. So you see the seats, they're literally just filthy. I have taken the steering wheel, gear knob off, and a few bits and bobs on the inside. I mean, this car don't lock, and the yard we're in is not a secure yard. So I just taken the steering wheel off. That was a facelift steering wheel as well, along with the gear knob handle, well, the gearbox gear handle, let's say. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty filthy. You can see right here, guys, it's all mold everywhere. I mean, when I did remove the top trim right there for the cluster, you could tell there was water inside there. So I'm assuming the water must have literally just been right to the top. So it looks like someone just pulled it out the ocean. I mean, that's how bad it actually is. So we can't really save it. I mean, even if you do get it running, we're just gonna have loads of electrical faults. So it's not really worth actually repairing. So I'm not too sure what I'm gonna be doing with this. I did actually send it to Copart, and the final bid was 2,250. So we actually paid $4.5 for it. So it's not really worth just letting it go for that price. So just drop your comments down below, guys. What should we actually use? Should we just break it, or should we buy a few more to repair? Maybe one with the front damage, rear damage, and a side damage. I mean, it's got these rear screens right here, but obviously they must be scrapped by now from all that water getting inside there. And it has got these Bang & Olufsen speakers. I'm not sure if they're just the covers on there or the speakers behind it. I mean, the inside is absolutely filthy and it just stinks, guys. And the rear is a 7-seat and the seats are folded. I mean, it looks good. It's a shame, we won't be, working on it and getting it all back on the road. I mean, the rear actually looks alright. Coming onto the driver's side, there's a dent on that door right there. So you see this some scratches along that side. Again, the alloy wheels have all been curved. So you see all this mold, guys, growing on the seals of the doors. So it's literally just filthy, guys. Check that out. So you can see that water inside the cluster right there. So we can't really, get this back on the road. There's just too much damage to it. So yeah, guys, that's the update, and I thought we'll do a video on it. We did drop a little sneaky peek on Instagram for you guys to follow us, and he did say just do a video on it. So that's exactly what we have done. So yeah, guys, drop your comments on what we should actually do with this car. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.